You know, just despite our losses, I'm not too discouraged here. I am enjoying the process of the silent. Looking forward to some runs where we get maybe some slightly better early damage options than what we've gotten so far. But I do think I've learned my lesson about some of the starting bonuses. Rare colorless card, not reliable, nor is transform. Choose a rare card, though. That actually does seem pretty good for silent. There are a lot of good silent rares, including some juicy attacks we could use to slay a bunch of elites Act 1. Also, far left here. This is a bit weird. 3 events, though. Synchronized snacks. I like that. I don't love paying 99 gold for a rare card, but I do love a rare card. What do we got here? Die is pretty good. We could also take Phantasmal Killer and try to build around it. I think the Die is nice and no-nonsense. We are fighting Guardian at the end of the act. Yeah, just give me a Die. How's it going, Goofy? Welcome, welcome. Your defect is at Ascension 15 right now, while the other characters are Ascension 4 or 5. Should you get defect to A20 and then keep going with the others, or start getting wins on other characters and then come back to the defect? So here's my take on it. It's kind of twofold. All 4 characters are kind of like different skill sets. You do get some lessons that apply across them, like learning enemy patterns and understanding draw probabilities, but evaluating all the cards and figuring out how to pick your relics and take a path, it's a different thing with each character. So I think you can find more success by focusing on one character at a time. That's exactly what I'm doing here. That said, ultimately the best way to get better at this game is to play it in a way that you find entertaining, because that's what will keep you to that's what will cause you to keep coming back to it and keep thinking about it, is if you're enjoying your interactions with the game. So what you should actually do is whatever you find the most fun. If you're bored of defect, try a different character, see how it feels. If you want to keep playing the same character and you're really invested, then play robot all the time, because it's very fun. But follow your heart, so to speak. Do what you find entertaining, and the more you come back to the game and keep playing, the better you will get at it. Even if you're not spending every moment thinking about how to get better at the game, simply coming back to it and putting in more time will make you better at it. And there are many players out here in the Spire community who decide that they only want to play one character. I've put more than 7,000 hours into this game at this point, and I still like it. So even if you play only one character, you can probably do 1,000 hours or more of Slay the Spire. Very replayable game. It's absurd. Let's take that Die. I do think Phantasmal's an acceptable start, too, but I like the Die here. And I guess we're going to go this way. We could delay the fire here if we wanted to, if we don't have a good upgrade, but I feel like Die is a good enough upgrade, so I really doubt it. Let's go this way. Oh, Jawworm. What will our fate be today? Still going to take the 1 here. But I think the Die makes this fight quite a bit easier. And that's one of the things I do like about taking a card from Niao. Let's double defend here. Is that you can often save health right away in your first few fights for having an extra card. Almost anything that isn't a strike or defend will help you out in these combats. Good first potion. Do we go Cloak and Dagger or Sneaky Strike? I'm down for a Sneaky Strike. Gives us a good reason to take an Acrobatics or a Prepared or a Dagger Throw. And does decent reusable damage. That was part of the problem with the last run, was we had decent damage on turn 1 with Die, double backstab, but then we had nothing that actually stuck around. that we could use more than once. Sneaky Strike, you can use more than once. Have I learned my lesson about the random upgrade too? I don't think that I have, because damage upgrades are great for these upcoming elites. Block upgrades are great for the Guardian. And I've got enough non-starter cards already that I think the odds are good here. So I'll take the trade, once again. Get 2 strikes upgraded, and I'm happy with that. Because that will also help in the next couple fights. Potentially. Yeah. For example, we can just kill here because of this strike plus. Three underwhelming damage options. I don't totally dislike Caltrops, with Guardian as the act boss. Really good at the very end of the game, too. With Sneaky Strike, Firepot, and Die, could we maybe take on the Burning Elite here? I don't think so. I don't think we're that strong. We're definitely not max health Gremlinob strong here. Not at all. We would need also a Fear Potion and to take the Slice or something. If this was a non-burning elite, we could try to take it, but because it's burning, we would need 2 potions. And probably more hit points. Mostly can't decide on Caltrops or Skip. I think I'd rather Skip. Like, don't expect the Caltrops to be good in the short term, and there's no reason to take them now for the long term, especially with us having traded some health already. So let's go with no, and let's, yes, take another combat here. Need a dice with that Slice. Tough roll on these two. I guess we go Die, Strike, Survivor, take 4. But where are all the poison stabs? I also owe the chat a dad joke for Pectoral. What does the silent do when she's sad? Cry, cry, cry. No refunds. Twist shot. What does the audience do? Sigh, sigh, sigh. Okay, well, Prepared is cool with Sneaky Strike, but Dash is Dash. 2 cost, do 20 thing, which is very good against Act 1 elites. Has some additional advantages. It's a block card that works against Gremlinob. And the 10 block is a perfect full block against a single sentry's attack. So for these reasons, Dash is really, really good as an Act 1 elite answer card for Silent. It just has a really useful niche. And I think it's pretty decent later on, too. One of my favorite things that Dash can do later on is if you get Necronomicon in Act 2, which is very unlikely, it becomes a really good block card, too. And here's an example of Dash being immediately pretty good. So we can hit the Lice that's buffing, the Louse rather, that's buffing, and still block this turn. Ooh, I was hoping I would get Die. This is actually just as good, though. Because we can use Sneaky Strike to kill this one. We full block the middle one. Kill you, strike you. Great fight. Probably just skip these. Shame to see Catalyst when you don't want it, but oh well. Currently thinking we just upgrade Die going into the next fight. Have that for our next couple elites. Yeah, speculative Catalyst into 2 elites immediately. Great choice. No, I think we just skip these. We could maybe take Quick Slash, but I never really like taking that card. When is Expertise ever a pick? Expertise can be a very powerful card. It's actually secretly Silent's second best card draw card. First best being Calc Gamble. You draw cards until you have 6 or upgraded 7 in your hand. That's after you play it. So this can potentially draw 6 or 7 cards for 1 energy. But only if you can get your hand to be empty. So Expertise is good if you can get your hand to be empty and you have energy. Works really good with Concentrate for that reason. Or anytime you just have a ton of energy and / or a ton of discard, it becomes pretty good. Good with Ice Cream, too. I like that. Less good with Pyramid, less good with Dead Branch, oddly less good with Well-Laid Plans, even. Good with Tools the Trade. Yeah, late game draw, usually. Although I've had it be good early. One of my favorite Silent runs of all time, I think, was first pick Flechettes, second pick Expertise. And that was really good. It was really good. Oh, that die upgrade, though, letting us kill the louse here. Very good. Ooh. Footwork already seems good with Dash and Guardian is the Act Boss. You could maybe make an argument for Backflip first, but it seems to me really hard to skip that first Footwork that you see. Such a good card. Chat loves feet. A decent open just in terms of raw damage. Do I want to wait for Footwork? / cycle the Neutralize back in? Kind of. Don't like missing our damage, though. We should also lose the Ascender's Bane. I'm going to wait here. Okay, maybe we wake up now? Don't have any choice as to what I play next turn. Might as well actually have it full block, right? The perfect hand doesn't exist, they said. Or does it? Alright, this time we gotta play the Strike Plus. This is definitely a damage race. The one we are well behind on at the moment. Oh no. Oh no. This might be a short run. The 11 or 10. To be guaranteed dead without the fire pot. With it, we have a chance here. Don't have enough damage, though. Gotta do 25 more. We can do 25 more. 2 turns, we can do it. Right. This would be 8 plus 5. That's exactly enough. Wow. And that is why you take the upgrade too at random. Without that strike upgrade, we're dead. Get a meal ticket and a poison potion. And I think we need a dagger throw to make this sneaky strike do more work. Backflip's not bad either, though. That said, with how badly the fight went, I think the second elite is off the table. We didn't even fight Gremlinob, right? We should get to this rest site. So let's go. Actually, we can go to this one. That's closer. Yeah, that's a better idea. Have I played Roguebook? Yes, I played quite a bit of Roguebook. I liked Roguebook a lot. Roguebook is a little bit unbalanced in that not all the characters are made equal in that game. And on the higher difficulties, the game just kind of throws raw damage at you in a kind of unacceptable way. But and the other problem with Roguebook is that it's a little bit glitchy. Not perfectly well put together under the hood, which means it does have some performance and mechanical issues. But if you can put those aside, there's a really well done deck builder with a really unique map exploration style that is a really good time. What's the difference between A20 and A20 Heart? Yeah, I put H in the title just to clarify that we're fighting the hearts, in addition to doing A20. Not everyone who's fighting the heart will specify A20H, but I'm just being clear that we are indeed going for heart kills each and every time we play. Have I tried Estrella? Yeah, I enjoyed my time with Estrella. Somewhat. Wish I liked the way it looked a bit more. Okay, White Beast statue is going to be good if we survive more than one floor. Let's see how this fight goes. Medium acid slime is definitely tough, but this turn 1 looks good. I see dagger throw, sneaky strike, dash. We can deal 30 damage. No, 31 damage, which sets up a really good split. Take only 2 here. Oh, take 0, actually. Even better. Although now I would split it by playing dash, right? That 3 damage actually matters? Well, I definitely don't want to do that, so I'll double defend. So I can kill one of them, and Survivor, we should be good. It's a rude draw. Oh well, take 2. 2 is fine. Keep the potion. So we're probably getting to the fire now. Oh, we get a fairy in a bottle now. That's the best news of all. Now we don't need to rest. We can instead upgrade it. Excellent. Excellent. All right, we don't need no stinky dagger spray because we have a die-to-die, and it's way better. Not even the wheel of stabbing can kill me. Game is pure magic in terms of replay value. Big agree, Dark Lord of Gold. Big agree. Crazy game. Although for me, I'm the type who really already enjoyed finding a game that I really like and then playing it over and over again. So I had many, many other games that I've reached the 1,000-hour mark with. But Spire took it to a whole new level for a single-player game. You're a fumes clicker here? I'm thinking about it, but I don't think that's the direction we're going. Oh, wow. The healing. All right, this is going really well. Hurts to lose those relics. Probably just remove a card, actually. Probably just remove a card. What other games have I played a lot of? Let's see. Quick thinking. In terms of games I've played more than 1,000 hours of, I've played lots of the old MMO City of Heroes, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. I don't think I got to 1,000 hours in D3. Path of Exile. The Civilization series. XCOM. XCOM Enemy Within with the Long War mod, specifically. Long War 1. I'm sure I'm missing a few. The Souls games. If you put all the Souls games together, I'm over 1,000, I'm sure. But not any particular one. I put a tremendous amount of hours into Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim combined as well. My highest drop runes in D2. What a great question. I might have seen a Vex. I don't know if I ever actually did. I didn't see anything super high, I don't believe. Although I'm realizing I don't remember the ordering of them so much these days. Been a long time. Did I hear that the City of Heroes fan-supported server got official permission? That's pretty cool. I did play on the fan server when the news broke that fan servers existed for City of Heroes. I did get back into the game for a little bit. That was quite fun. Did I ever see a Vagrant in Souls 1? Yes, I have seen a Vagrant. Surprised me. How do X-Cost cards work with Mayhem? It works amazingly, Rod Legru. The X-Cost card will play for X equal to your current energy, but you won't lose any energy. So it's good. Gonna play the Elden Ring DLC on stream? Yes. Yes. Yeah, Vagrants are the little see-through crabby-looking guys. The community figured out that Vagrants are created through a very esoteric multiplayer mechanic. Basically, when you drop an item on the ground in your game, you have to leave an item on the ground and then not pick it up. Then the game creates like phantom versions of those items on the ground in other players' multiplayer games of Dark Souls. If they don't touch them, then they'll propagate into other players' worlds, eventually becoming a vagrant creature. So it has to be spawned in another player's world, and they don't pick up the items on the ground repeatedly to create a vagrant. It's a very bizarre mechanic. But totally on par for FromSoft. Like, most average FromSoft mechanic, I guess. They love esoteric nonsense. What's the highest amount of Mayhem stacks I've ever had? I've definitely done Mayhem 10 or something. Something nonsensical like that. Only real ones know about BTD6. Okay, all right. I'll admit. What was my current BTD6 playtime? Steam says 182 hours. So I'm well short of 1,000, thankfully. But yeah, I've played 200 hours of Bloons TD6. It's good game. Very addicting game. Goated with the sauce. Yeah. I'd love to be able to know how much Bloons TD 2 and 3 I played, because I definitely played some of the OG Flash games. I'm trying to decide if we go for a combat or an event now. Already got some good events. Combat's another potion guaranteed. Yeah, Balloons TD is the one with the cute monkeys that are popping balloons. How many hours of Into the Breach? Probably only about 100. That's my Into the Breach. Wait, is that my favorites? Oh, there it is. 116, yeah, just over 100. Hope I'll play potato co-op with my new best friend, Papa. It's only local co-op, so Papa would have to find his way to me, or me to him, to make that happen. The IRL meetup. Not completely out of the question, mind you, but definitely a barrier to entry. I'd take the fight for the money. We get to upgrade card because Fairy in a Bottle and Meal Ticket just bailed us out. Have I played Tome? No, I've not played Tales of Maj'Al. I haven't taken a good look at No Rest for the Wicked. It does keep getting recommended, so I could see it happening. Also, ow. Okay, not so bad. Do have to use the potion, though, which is fine because of White Beast. Bada bing, thanks for the Prime sub in the 3 months. Block Pod's good. Bouncing Flask or Catalyst or Masterful Stab. I am down for a Bouncing Flask. Good way to beat Guardian. And allows us to take something like a Catalyst later. We're not seeing a whole lot of draw discard stuff, so getting some poison's not a bad idea. Good upgrade here, too. Any RPG I enjoy, especially JRPGs? I'm more of a Western RPG kind of guy. I really, really enjoyed all of the D&D adaptations into computer games. I've replayed, in particular, the Infinity Engine games made by BioWare. Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale are fantastic old RPGs. I enjoyed Neverwinter Nights quite a bit, although that was more for the online community. I don't think the campaign of Neverwinter Nights aged very well. Shout out to Temple of Elemental Evil for being a really good adaptation of D&D. That was very janky at times, but really well done. By Troika, a now defunct RPG studio that made some great RPGs. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. That's another really good RPG, Arcanum. Very old, also very janky, but a great, great game. All the stuff that Larian Studios has made. The first game they made that I really enjoyed was Divinity 2 Ego Draconis. But they've since, of course, made Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin 2, and Baldur's Gate 3, of course, which everyone on the planet now knows about. Is Disco Elysium an RPG? I don't personally consider Disco Elysium to be a game. But it's a good piece of software. Whatever Disco Elysium is, it's quite good. But it for me doesn't actually meet the definition of game because it has no gameplay. You've got dice rolls that are used for succeeding or failing checks, but because the game also kind of inverts expectations, and a good outcome isn't related to success and a bad outcome isn't related to failure, you don't actually have like a real pass-fail system at all, and therefore you're not actually doing anything really. It is all kind of choose your own adventure novel narrative picks, which are quite fun. Although I really wish that they had gone a bit further with it, because you actually can't change any of the major story beats of Disco Elysium, which I was quite upset to find out. But it is still a fantastic piece of software / narrative experience and world building. Really, really well done world building in Disco Elysium. The journey being greater than the destination. Definitely. Yes, definitely. Yeah, so the story kind of plays out in the same way each time. You've got different stats that you can use for checks for success failure, which mostly changes what words you hear along the way. In very entertaining ways, admittedly. Very entertaining ways. The Knob's also listening. We're having a chat. Knob's getting bouncing flasked, that's for sure. Do I footwork here? I might, actually. I think I'm going to. I have not played Prey 2017. Not say I've done that. Let's find out if we get the Sneaky Strike. Ooh. Okay, we can Sneaky Strike next turn with the footwork, actually. This is good. Let's just block that. Next turn, block potion. Take 2. And I think we're through here. Ooh, not if I draw that. Well, that's what the fairy's for, right? That was a real shame. We couldn't play the die because we drew all the damage on one turn. So we're missing the kill here. $37's too much. I cannot block anymore. All right, well. Nice knowing you, fairy. We're still good. How could we not be with a tiny chest? We take a poison stab to stack more poison, or we can just take an adrenaline. Hard to say no to adrenaline, right? Pretty hard to say no to adrenaline. Although, do we get slapped on turn 2? Sometimes. I think adrenaline does help not getting slapped on turn 2. Might be safer to rest now that we don't have the thing, but I'm going to try to upgrade a bouncing flask here for our boss fight. We'll see if we can do this on 19 health. As long as we don't get hit on turn 2, I think we're fine. And we do have this colorless potion that can potentially help. We got turn 1 bouncing flask, so I think we're good. But we shouldn't make the mistake of playing footwork. We need to play the strike. For a bit more damage here. Okay, we're good. Don't even need to adrenaline here. I think I will. It's got blocked. There's no point in playing any cards here. I could play the die just to get rid of it, but I think it's actually decent, so let's not do that. Really good draw. Take 3, get the bouncing flask down. Still no need to potion. We could consider potioning. Don't need to, though. Take 7. Go to 9. 9 is okay. $20 damage to transform, so we do strike, strike plus, then die at the very end. Bit of dagger throwed, but then I discard the defense. It's not good. Okay, not bad. I was worried we wouldn't have any block on this turn. But we're okay. Think we kill next turn? I hope so. (31 minus 16 is 15. Just have to do 15 damage. Easy peasy. Cool. We are not dead. We keep both potions. We can add a Wraith form if we want to, which I'm strongly considering. Or Phantasmal Killer is back as a way to scale our damage. Finally, we're out of Act 1. Look, life is as silent as hard, okay? It's also Grand Finale. For Grand Finale to work, I recommend two things. Lots of different kinds of card draw and retain. We have neither. A little bit of card draw, but not enough. I'll take a Wraith form. Bad joke for me after spending too much time in Papa's stream. Why is Amid the best relic in Spire? Because it has no peer. I like that. Peerless joke. So, boss relic with a yikes downside, boss relic with a yikes downside, or boss relic with a somewhat yikes downside. I actually quite like Slaver's Collar with White Beast Statue, actually. This gives us the extra energy we need in boss and elite fights. And for the non-boss fights, we can use one potion per combat to make up the difference. So I rather like Slaver's Collar, rather than trying to play around the downside of one of these two. That does mean we're going to want more energy going into Act 3. We'd like to find Fusion Hammer or Coffee Dripper would be good. We could maybe consider Hovering Kite. Why is there a cannibalism tag for Twitch streams? Sounds like RimWorld stuff. Plenty enough games where that ends up happening. Master Zed of Nowhere, thanks for 21 months of support. You're welcome for introducing you to Against the Storm. That's a great time. Very excited for Against the Storm DLC coming. Eventually. Can do at least 2 elites this act. Actually, this path looks pretty safe. We stay out of the hard pool fights for as long as possible. We get 2 tiny chest charges. Then we get a chest early in Act 3. We heal 15 here. We upgrade Wraith Form here. So we have probably close to full health and an upgraded Wraith Form for the elites. That should be pretty good. This would do 3 poison. It's not good enough, though. Probably just actually dupe pot Bouncing Flask, right? We just win the fight if I do that. Let's do that. Take a Piercing Wail. Get another defensive option. It's not like our offensive options are that good, though. Yeah, we'll take a Piercing Wail. If there was an option to start with a rare card of another class, what sort of downside would you be willing to accept to try the card? Man, rare card from another class seems like it could be really strong on anyone who's not Watcher, right? 3 Mayhem? 3 Mayhem sounds hilarious. And I'm going to Wraith form here, because these two are pretty nasty otherwise. And on turn 3, they're probably leaving or whatever. I don't want them to leave with my money, though. I'm going to a shop very soon. Let's hit the mugger first. There's no rare Watcher cards that enter Wrath or Calm. That's right. Only Divinity. Only Divinity. So Blasphemy is quite powerful on any character. That's a little annoying. No escaping for you. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay. We've had first footwork. I want 2 footworks and a Wraith form. That feels like overkill. I don't think we want to do that. Wraith form, Blasphemy. Oh, man. Seems strong. Seems very strong. Oh, do we go full intangible by adding apparitions to this deck? We already have Wraith form, so becoming even more intangible does seem very strong. And I do like taking apparitions when I have sustain, which we do have with Meal Ticket here. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take apparitions and be a spooky ghost today. Means the healing we don't get doesn't matter that much. It cannot be tanged. Need a better damage plan, though. Not paying for Predator, not now. Do I need to upgrade Wraith form, or can we go for a 3rd Elite? I should upgrade that Wraith form. Tempting, though. Hello! Sure would be a shame if I was so much of a spooky ghost you couldn't hurt me. Now, wouldn't it? We need to advance this fight. It's not enough to just block for nothing there. Let's do it this way. Uh-oh. Help! Okay. Terrifying, actually. It's not the draw we wanted. That didn't need to be intangible there, huh? White. I'd prefer to preserve health here. Even if I have to chip away at that plated armor one at a time for a bit. Blasphemous Wraith form. Gain 10 intangible, die next turn. Well, that just seems good. Seems a little OP. Oh, down to 3 here. We're actually going to break the armor off this thing? That's sad? Kind of sad. But we do get to demonstrate the thing. Fun fact, did you know if you remove all of the plated armor from the parasite, that it gets stunned for 1 turn? Now we can beat Champ. Ugh. 14 health is not that much, huh? Alright, let's get that Wraith form upgraded. Definitely take 3 to get Bouncing Flask down. Yet again, the downside of the Slaver's Collar really becoming apparent. You don't quite have enough energy for everything. Now I can't play Wraith Form and Catalyst. Should probably just play Wraith Form, right? Guarantees we take no damage through the next 2 attacks. Let's just do that. I'll wait on Catalyst here if I'm getting a full 3 more turns to play with. Cool, good fight. Probably want both of these potions for the elite, although a block potion is kind of nice. Do I add Deadly Poison? With a Catalyst, I think that I do. Helps against Book of Stabbing quite a bit. But against these ones, this is what the potions are for. This is... Dash is pretty good. Dash saves me from playing at the defend here. Although, currently, I'm already doing that. Quick Slash, then. Okay. Deadly Poison Kata finishes you off, guaranteed. Or we could poison one of the other ones. Seems risky. Guarantee. Most damage. Yeah, it's nice to have energy, hey? Feels good. Feels really good. Nice. Even distribution of poison. I like that our dexterity wore off when I played footwork. I was confused for a second. Because we went from -3 to 0. Great fight. Goradin, thanks for the Prime sub and the 5 months of support. Get an Nunchaku and a Poison Potion. And there's another Elite coming up momentarily. Poison Potion with Catalyst is good. Definitely a little bit scared of this fight. I don't have to take it, though. I sure am going to. Even more energy. Let's go. Okay, we're facing Book of Stabbing. Just go Wraithform Apparition. Seems smart. We get 6 turns to kill this thing. We will get hit twice. That's a little spooky, but it's worth it. And then the Poison Pot wants to be on the same turn as the Catalysts. So we get a little bit more total poison. Yeah, we go Deadly Poison, Poison Potion, Catalyst to 22. That's pretty good. Could have discarded Apparition on turn 1. That's a good point with Survivor. Might have been the smarter line to save 2 health. Next turn... Take 4 here? 5? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, shoot. Piercing Wail still is 1 by 5. It would be Piercing Wail and Neutralize to bring this to 0, but I bottom deck Neutralize here. This is bad. Could die next turn if we don't get block. We better make sure we play Footwork then, so I can actually block with a block card. And those wounds could be drawn immediately, which could be really bad here. Oh, we got the Piercing Wail again. Okay, and I just said Neutralize and Piercing Wail together is 0 by 6. We good, we good. Spooky. Very spooky. Definitely could have died here. But we didn't. Now we get the heal, and we get Ninja Scroll for 3 shivs on turn 1. Good enough with Nunchaku, I guess. Backflip? Sounds good to me. Card draw's good. Take that Ninja Scroll. There's the heal. We want a Pen Nib? Maybe. Do we want a Noxious Fumes? Maybe. We want a Striker move. Definitely. Definitely just want to remove a strike here. We upgrade Deadly Poison, we upgrade Catalyst, and that should kill Champ, right? And then there's this fight. Are we scared of this fight? Kind of. Kind of. I'm willing to Strength Potion here. Get rid of that thing. Right. Let's play this then. Take 1. Party Intangible next turn. Okay, let's play this then. One more and we're out of here. Play those for Nunchaku. Unupgraded attacks? I don't think so. Although Flechettes can hit pretty hard here. We need an upgrade. We're going to use Poison. We have Apparitions with the Wraith form. How long can we stay intangible? Currently 6 turns is how much intangibility we have. Which is pretty good. Always do better, of course. Nice. Gain 1 days to block 1. I don't think so. I think I take that 1. Do not allow any days to go in the draw pile. Could be fine to play neutralize. Doesn't even kill the bird. Killing 3 turns, looks like. Let's skip this last apparition, because it's only a 50-50 we get attacked 2 turns from now. I want that extra poison. Now, dang it. I guess I was going to say, now would be a good time, Catalyst. Excellent. Yeah, we've had more than a few close calls on this run, but we're still here. I guess that counts for something. How's it going, the Real Dather? Welcome back. Hope all's well with you, too. You know, Escape Plan's okay here. I like Escape Plan in a deck with footwork, usually. Setup has some potential here, too. We can get an Apparition out of our hand. It can set up a Wraith form. It's not a bad setup, but I don't love it. I think we just want to dig through the deck more quickly here. Teen's not a lot of health, but I like our odds against Champ. Should probably upgrade an Apparition. Did I see the trailer for Spire 2? I did. Very exciting news. Spire 2 is pretty big. Alright, what's this? Tools. I like tools a lot. That can save our apparitions here. Although, not if I draw them all on turn 1. This fight, we're looking to stack Poison. And then Catalyst once we have enough. We don't want to actually do too many physical attacks. We just want to stack Poison. What's this now? Just got 12 successful runs in a row finally. Well done. Win streaking this game is no joke, let me assure you. In case it's not clear from the stream. Yeah, this game is tough. Very tough at times. Oh boy. Take 11. Go to 2. Or skip Bouncing Flask. And Deadly Poison? No, if we distilled, we could hit Catalyst. That's not acceptable either. Alright, just skip the poison cards, I guess. Take 2. Feels bad. Feels really bad. It's already getting close to half health. We're in real trouble here. And now I have to use the thing? I think so. Unless you're telling me neutralize whale saves me? Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Health per champ is 220. Is that really where Wraith Form wanted to go? Now it's go time. Every hit point matters, as they say. Smell you later, champ. Easy game. Whew. We are alive, and we kept the potion, too. We've had first Wraith Form, yes, but what about second Wraith Form? What if we just add more turns of Intangible to the deck and have that be the entire strategy? I think it's a pretty good idea. I'll take that. And Neko is here, or the Hovering Kite that I talked about. I did mention that Hovering Kite specifically. I did not get more discard. I have 2 Wraith Forms. The Apparitions don't love the Snecko Eye, but everything else sure does. Energy will be a struggle in the hallway fights with Snecko Eye, but other than that, I really like the Snecko Eye. We draw... Ninja Scroll's really bad now. I should have skipped that. But yeah, we're more likely to get poison and catalyst stuff happening with Snecko Eye too. So I will take Snecko Eye. Meaning we draw 2 additional cards each turn, but now we're confused. Have to go for Burning Elite here. Which means no shop, huh? Yeah, no shop. Ouch. Okay, that part is scary. Can I do 5 events? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll do that. 3 treasure chests, please. All right, we're going to have to ration our health very carefully this act. See how this goes. You can go shop? Where? Oh, yeah, I can go to this one. Or this one. I missed this connection. Maybe should have gone to that one. Not sure how I missed that. Not sure. And we block potion already. Good start. Take that. Yeah, the 3 energy is really tough in the hallway fights. That part is very spooky. Gonna chip their health down currently. Still have 2 more turns of nigh invulnerability, though. So our dexterity is fading. Yeah, I really wish I could play more than 1 card. Garbage. Damn it. There we go. Let's see, these aren't blocking anymore. Whoops. 2 energy back. Kill you with deadly. Okay. Take 2. Thank you. Second dash with Snecko Eyes, not bad. Alright, our first bonus relic is going to be Frozen Egg, upgrading any additional powers we get. I don't mind that. I'd really like an after image to cover our block needs in particular. We get to lose a card. We could lose Survivor, Wraith Form, or Dash. I guess we lose Survivor? I haven't had a silent run without a Survivor in a long time, but sure. I guess we'll lose that. Then we'll fight these nerds. Figured that would happen. Oh well. We'll draw it again. Take 2. Air potion's not bad. Third dash. Second footwork. With all this intangible, footworks don't seem very necessary. Take 1 more dash, though. Damage and block that works even with pretty negative dexterity. 150 for a card remove. Thankfully, we did get a heal, though. Also, probably still worth it to get the remove. Buy more max health. It's not a bad idea. Strawberry's cheaper than the waffle. So we wouldn't buy the waffle, weirdly enough. Sadistic Nature's not horrible either, but it's kind of bad. We don't actually apply poison that many times, is the current issue. Give me a Crippling Cloud and another Bouncing Flask, and this is better. It does come upgraded for free, which is kind of nice. But I wouldn't actually consider it very good at the moment. So I think I'm just going to cut another Strike here. Or maybe a Defend? Let's cut a Defend. Tangible next turn. Just focus on Rupto then. Bouncing Flask understands. Bouncing Flask gets it. Poison is a debuff, yes. Can this deck beat Heart? Not quite yet. I think we need maybe a little bit more poison. Or another good relic. Perfected Reptomancer. We get a Maw Bank. That's pretty good. Energy Potion's pretty good. What about Reflex and Tactician? No, we only have Dagger Throw. We don't even have Survivor anymore. Yeah, no, these are terrible. Setup no longer works with Snecko Eye, so we skip that too. Second Catalyst would be the easiest way for this deck to beat Heart more easily. Burst could work. Crippling Cloud, Bouncing Flask. There's lots of ways to go. Play Bouncing Flask or Footwork Wraithform? No, Wraithform Apparition, right? Let's go Wraithform Apparition. Let's get to 5 Catalysts again. That's right. That is right. Focus damage on you. Put a 1? Sure, why not? And I have 2 turns to kill the middle one, effectively. Two. One turn to deal this. Dang. Sometimes this deck disappoints. In case have them all alive on 1 hit point. Still 4 block. Good news. There we go. Invite. I take an acrobatics. Sure. Looks okay enough with Sneaky Strike. Exploders are very easy because of Intangible. Don't need to worry about them. We're just going to go Intangible. They can't hurt me. They can't hurt me at all. Did I mostly get Energy Pot over Fire Pot for a tough hallway fight? Energy Pot is so that if Snecko Eye decides everything costs 3, I can still play 2 important cards. Like Bouncing Flask Catalyst. Fire Pot can't recreate the ability to play both of those in the same turn, for example. We have the White Beast, right? Alright, what's this gonna do? Totally worth it. Alright, sweet. Have we seen Kunai yet? Not on this run. No, not on this run. Nightmare would make this a lot easier as well. Carries a nice safety mechanism. Relic number 2. We've got to skip one of these for the blue key. Art of War ain't it, though. If we play no attacks on our turn, gain an additional energy on the next turn. That's very good. Blue key doesn't exist. Don't worry. Yeah, that Art of War is good. Love Art of War with Snekawai. On silent. Shenanigans are immense. Perfect. It's like a whole boss relic, basically. If we're just trying to do poison and intangible. Although the dashes disagree. The dashes disagree. Backflip with a plus? Sure. Not particularly important, but I do like it. Alright, Giant Head. Yeah, I was originally planning to avoid being intangible early in this fight. I guess we can skip the Wraith form for the moment. Just do this. I can't even play Bouncing Flask. Let's use the energy pot for that. I gotta get that started. It's Catalyst time already. We could try to draw back into it to get more poison, but every turn that it takes, you have to minus the damage from tripling poison now. In the comparison, it's a lot of lost damage if you don't do it right away. So even though you get more poison later, by losing out on damage turns, it's actually less damage. So often better to play immediately than to wait. Kind of depends on how much more poison you're expecting and how many turns you have to work with, but... Heck. Speaking of turns, I'm about to run out of turns because I can't play my stupid stuff. Rude. Alright, we still got upgraded Wraith form. All right, we're good. even have flour on 2. Pocket Watch. If we play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, we'll draw 3 extra cards on the next turn. And there's the second Bouncing Flask. Now, we are, as they say, cooking with mayonnaise. Things are starting to look up. Is there a plan to do a Watcher streak? Yes, I do intend to streak with the Watcher. After the Silent and the Defects. I'm definitely a butter grilled cheese person myself, P. Scott. Give me the butter. Give me the butter. So I don't need to kill both daggers. Although I just want Bouncing Flask to hit the right targets, mainly. We can do Flask, Flask, Wraithform Plus. Cool, I think. That was interesting. Sure. Fair enough, I guess, right? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. None of these heal me, right? Okay. Get rid of that. Pocket Watch. And then just stop there. You know what? Yeah. Good enough. Pick 1. I can do more poison. And be more intangible. And stuff. Good fight. So somebody asked if I could beat Heart earlier. Now that we have the Pocket Watch and the second Bouncing Flask, that's when I think we can beat Heart. And anything else we get from here is probably just bonus. For example, a Well-Laid Plans Plus seems very helpful in that we can now retain the Catalyst. Fumes Plus not bad either, but not as good as Well-Laid Plans Plus, I don't think. Also retain Wraithforms until we actually want to play them, rather than having to play them a turn early. Seems quite good. But can we get through the dreaded triple Jawworms who are attacking for... Is that 49 damage on turn 1? Good lord. That is, as they say, a lot of damage. Can't draw with Pocket Watch if we retain. True, which is why it's really nice that the Well-Laid Plans are optional. And we don't have to retain, but may choose to. Imagine quadruple Jawworms. Please do not traumatize the audience like that. Or the streamer. Zepzeora, welcome. Thank you so much for the 23 folk raid. Welcome, welcome, everybody. You're catching us at the end of a Snecko Eye silent run here, involving multiple Wraith forms, multiple bouncing flasks, big poison energy happening here. We're about to find out if we can beat Time Eater. I think the answer is probably yes. We take one here. Since we have so many ways to be intangible, shouldn't be too hard. Ouch. Although we could find ourselves having to use a potion at some point. Thanks to the meal ticket, as long as we get out of the boss gauntlet here, then everything is fine. We'll heal back to full automatically, so we can upgrade the other bouncing flask, or the other Wraith form, probably the Wraith form, now that I think about it. Yeah, probably the Wraith form. Cards next turn, or less. So Wraith form Slime, then next turn is just 3 cards. Retain nothing, so I can draw 10. Or actually only 9. Actually only 9. And now Catalyst kills. We'll just play 2 more attacks. Donut and Deca or Awaken 1 are both a bit harder here in that I can't win with just one Catalyst. Awaken 1 comes back to life. Donu and Deca are 2 separate entities. I think we're fighting the Awakened one first. It's not good. Really not good. Glad we have this fairy in a bottle. I don't think it's gonna work if I just play Wraithform turn 1 here, even though it is 0 cost. Yeah, Balteria says, I'm having a hard time seeing a path to victory against this one. It doesn't involve just blitzing our intangible, because we don't have enough intangible to get through all of this fight with just the poison we have. I would Catalyst, I think, only if the Bouncing Flasks all randomly go on the Awakened one here. Then maybe, but I really doubt it. I am going to play this one. That's more along the lines of what I expected. Probably we're just playing Defend, taking 17 here. Which I don't love. So I can Bouncing Flask, or I can just Sneaky Strike, which might be smarter. Just Sneaky Strike here. Take 17, go to 5. Feels kind of bad. We have Liquid Memories next turn, we never die. Next turn. Uh-oh. Looks like I skip an Apparition. That's not good. Sir Penguin, thanks for the Prime sub in the 3 months. This looks like Apparition, die, dash. We can kill one. Then we draw a lot. Good Apparition, Liquid Memories, defend. Then we're down the Liquid Memories, and there's still 2 birds. Don't like that very much. Is that all 3 Apparitions? No, there's one more. Okay, we definitely get well-laid plans in play. Starting next turn, it's going to get kind of spooky in here. What I wanted. We're definitely running out of time in a moment. Is this fight more difficult for this deck than Heart? Yeah, I think so. Certainly that's potentially true. Might be our Liquid Memories turn, maybe. Definitely time to get poisoned down. Also just let the Fairy be used here. Play Bouncing Flask, Deadly Poison. I think I'm okay with using Fairy here. Then just keep Wraith Form, draw 9. Lots of energy next turn. Yeah, I think Shield and Spear will also be harder than Heart with the current deck. Agree with that. Sweet, bought myself another turn here. Adrenaline. Sweet. This is looking promising, actually. Looking promising. Ben works, so let's Acro. Flip. Keep the dash, keep the dash. This is multi-hit though, right? Not going to be possible to do normally. Unless... let's see. This is... goes to 48. We can block 16 plus 26. Sounds like enough, right? We take 6, go to 3. Okay. And that's with Liquid Memories here. Still not using Wraith Form, though. The longer we can wait on these Wraith Forms, the higher our chances. Better yet, if we can kill phase 1 without having to play Wraith Form, then we save the intangible from the turn that it dies. I don't want a 3-cost dash. I don't want it. So here's a chance. For example, we play Catalyst now, we kill this phase. Then I don't have to play either Wraith Form. We can just keep them both. Unless I can full block this turn, which I can. I should do that instead. Keep these two. So we have to do 103 minus 69 to do 34 more damage. 12, 9, 7, 3 is 1 short. Oh, you're kidding me, right? We're 1 short of saving the Catalyst. We could play the Wraith Form, keep the Catalyst. That means minus 2 turns of Wraith Form in exchange for keeping Catalyst. That might work. Remember, it's 2 turns. This turn and next turn, when it actually dies, are both wasted intangible. We do have another Wraith Form, so we'll get the first turn of the big hit blocked. Turn 2, turn 3. We have to kill on turn 4. I think we can do that. So 4 turns to kill with Catalyst is pretty doable, actually. Okay, let's save Catalyst. Can't block normally, right? No, no way. Get it more strength, but that doesn't matter, of course. Do I set Nunchaku? Yeah, we don't need more next turn. Should have discarded the Deadly? Probably. Bouncing Flask Plus is too important to not play. Cool. Go now. Kill in 4 turns. 60 poisons, a very good start to killing in 4 turns. And then we take damage cards and play them. Is there any way I can block this turn normally? That would save me another turn. I think we can actually, yeah, if we can just block this turn without playing Wraith Form, we're really good here. It looks like we can. Yeah, we totally can. Amazing. Okay, we're good then. Path through the fight has been found. Excellent, excellent. Spike-in, thanks for the Prime sub and the 11 months of support. Whoa, that was spooky. The void almost got me there. I'm gonna kill right now for Happy Flower. We still have an... no, we're done. We're done. I was gonna say, we have another boss? No, we don't. My goodness. I think I can handle another boss. GG with a turn to spare. Only cost us both potions. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of these bouncing flasks? Deal 2071. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Alright, we're definitely going to upgrade. Now that I think more about the heart fight, we should upgrade the bouncing flask, because we have enough turns. We just need to kill. Also, the 15 damage multi-hits are going to kill me if I run out of dexterity, so we need to make sure the damage is there. Rather than one more turn of invulnerability. And Snecko's Skull definitely helps make sure the damage is there. So does Caltrops Plus. Snecko's Skull is definitely huge. We take Distilled Chaos and Tropic? No, I buy Cauldron, surely. Yeah, we buy Cauldron for better potions. Cool, we get to buy Cauldron, which has a Snecko Oil and a Power Potion. Those are both good. Block Potion's pretty good, too. Definitely taking Snecko Oil. Draw 5 cards and randomize our hand can help us out of a bad situation. I think Block Pot, because Beat of Death. We only have 33 health here. Blip, blurp, bloop. Blarp. Let's buy this too. Discovery? Yeah. Take a discovery. Yeah, Disco seems like it's got to be decent, right? Okay, forget the shivs. Let's just lean into Pocket Watch here. Play 3 cards this turn. We can do Dash, Defend, Caltrops, or Dash, Defend, Die. I'd rather play Caltrops. And we have best chance to get intangibility next turn. I was hoping. This could be spooky. Oh, good lord. Well, that's not good. Can't draw more cards when my hand's already full either. So do I well-aid plans and then Snecko Oil, or just Snecko Oil? We definitely have to use the Snecko Oil here. I think we well-aid plans first. Let's just draw one more card, too, which is nice. And then hopefully we can play backflips, but we'll see. There we go. Okay. 0 cost. Draw 2. There we are. Okay. All right. Thank you, Snecko Oil. And I think don't play dash, because Art of War. Yeah. Spooky, right? Keep the dash, keep the footwork. Lose the 3-cost Catalyst. Or maybe keep it. It's worth playing at 3-cost. Worth playing at 3-cost. Get in there, Caltrops. Flash like you're doing something. Right, now you're doing something. Stinky liar. With 3-cost. Ooh. Terrible. Just keep the Wraithform plus. Let the Catalyst go, good lord. Okay. Fair enough. I don't mind. We're already dying. Okay. There's the kunai. Cool. If we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, we'll gain dexterity, and we get more dexterity with the dex potion. Do I want a predator? I don't think so. Okay, we've made it to the heart fight. I think our odds are pretty good here. The odds are great here, actually. Pretty good turn 1. We're not guaranteed survival turn 2, though. That's a bit scary. Might have been nicer to draw more cards. I've got 7 decks, though. Really, that's enough? Oh, good. We drew Apparition. Yeah, slightly different hand on this turn. We just die. Can always happen. I think I go Apparition, Caltrops, take 3. Art of War energy really made the difference. Really making the difference. I guess don't play Wraithforms. No, do play both Wraithforms. Otherwise, we're gonna have a really bad time. Oh, I also have to block, huh? Let's make a block potion here. Then I draw 10. We guaranteed get Will-Aid plans, and I can draw 9. It's not a guarantee, but I'll have 7 dexterity. I'll play your game. Codename Countess, thanks for the Prime sub and the 7 months. Love support. Keep neutralize bouncing. So I can weaken if I need to. Draw 1 less card for that. It's safer though. We're good. Just want to acro too. Mind, that's not correct. Oh well. It's not quite right. Pretty good though. Manaz4466, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. GG. Could be. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. Stuffy but a goodie. Wait, did I? Interesting distribution on the Snecko Eye here. GG. The silent takes the cake. Certainly not an easy run, but a good one, that's for sure. With more than a few close calls. Not bad. Not too bad. Wasn't it normally distributed? Yes, which is weird because it's equal odds for all of these, right? You wouldn't expect a normal distribution. You'd expect a flat distribution. GG. Nicopedia, thanks for the 1,000 bits of support. Ain't this a good time? It's a good time. Has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. GG, yeah, without both the pocket watch and the Art of War, I don't think this would have worked out in the end game. We really did need that extra bit of energy. I show you all at the end of the day that skill is a massive factor in this game. It is. It really is. And it is in Slice and Dice, too, which we're going to be switching to momentarily here. That one seems more unfair to me because you can just roll blank sides over and over again, but a lot of skill can factor into a Slice and Dice run. White Bee statue was also crucial, right? I think without the White Bee statue, we couldn't have taken the Slaver's Collar, and that would have made the late game a lot harder, too. And we barely beat Awaken one. That was so scary. I have a feeling that Slice and Dice doesn't care that it's unfair sometimes. No, it doesn't. It does not. It does not care at all. Slaver's Collar, then Snecko Eye. I don't feel bad about our picks this run. Too bad. I think the Wraith Forums definitely made the run possible. Yeah, the shopless route still having a shop was really nice. We got a couple unknown merchants that were very helpful. For surprise heals off the meal ticket. Meal ticket healed 47 this run. That was good. That's really good.